What's up, everybody? So I'm back with another reaction video, and I'm bringing back Death Note like we never finished, and that's 100% my fault. I was only on episode 8, and I just remembered how many episodes is in this. When I just clicked this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm on episode 8 and there's 37 more episodes. And I'm like, those plot moves kind of quick to me, so it's like, what else could possibly happen? Because it seems like they're onto him, or like they're really close, or like, I don't know, like, or Light is just gonna keep killing everybody. Because oh yeah, I don't fuck with Light because he killed that officer's girlfriend last time. I wish I remember everybody's names, but it's been a minute, but I don't forget that, okay? So fuck Light at this point until further notice, because like I said, it's 37 episodes in total, so we shall see where the hell this goes. I just feel like this is about to be a roller coaster of emotions. Yeah, let's just hop right into this.
That was footage from surveillance cameras at the station. The death of one of the FBI agents is captured on here.
See the following scenes again. Ray Penber passing the ticket gate on his way in, then him boarding the train, and finally the part where he dies on the platform.
Okay, let's see.
This takes hard work and dedication, like, because how do you even figure out that there's a teenager writing a book killing people? Like, this is crazy.
But even if he was following someone at that time, I think it's going to be very difficult for us to draw any real conclusions from this blurry video. Then at exactly 4:42 p.m. Oh, thank you very much, Watari.
An ice cream break in the middle of this intense-ass investigation is insane.
We know that Ray Penber got on the train, and then an hour and a half later he got off and died on the platform. But the Yamanote line only takes an hour to complete its circuit. And more importantly, there's the envelope. He's holding what looks like an envelope when he passes through the ticket gate.
Huh? You're right. It's there under his arm. But in the footage right before his death, it's gone. I can't believe you actually caught that.
L ain't nothing to fuck with, okay?
And if you watch closely at the very end here, it seems like he's straining to look inside the train before the doors close. You can see right here. Wouldn't it be interesting if Kira was on that train?
That's impossible.
Is it?
There's no reason for Kira to come to the scene of his own crime when he can kill from a distance. Well, maybe he was counting on us to make that assumption and figured he could get away with such a bold move.
He really stays so many steps ahead of him. Like, this is crazy. Them eating this ice cream, please. Stay focused.
Are you sure that I can use any date as long as it's before the end of a person's predetermined lifespan?
Well, I can't guarantee it because we Shinigami don't normally work that way.
He's like, yeah, you flipping the script with this one. This is a whole new experience for me, bucko.
Oh. Yes, this is Suzuki, head of Kira's Investigation Public Information Division. Ray Penber's fiancée.
Pissed me off. I'm still mad about this. I'm still so upset.
Well, apparently she's been missing since the day after her fiancé died.
I'm sure that anyone in her situation would be pretty depressed. What?
See, that's what he wants you to think, that she was depressed and that she did it to herself. Come on now.
Mentioned she was also an excellent FBI agent. If anything, it's more likely she'd be trying to catch Kira. It appears she came to Japan with Penber. It's possible that she may have found a lead. Everyone, at this point I'd like to focus our investigation on only those people who Ray Penber was tailing. In particular, he was assigned to 2 police officers and those closest to him. Deputy Director Kitamura, along with Detective Superintendent Yagami and their families.
Yeah. Bruh, and he better not go home and tell his whole family, oh yeah, we have to put fucking cameras around. Yeah.
Those cameras? Ryuzaki?
I don't see how you could even consider this. If this got out, we'd have a civil rights scandal on our hands. We'd all lose our jobs.
You told me you'd be willing to risk your lives for this investigation, but you wouldn't risk your jobs?
Like, make it make sense. Well, they're like, shit, if I gotta live this life, I need to get paid. So, you know what, never mind. I take that back.
I don't have to tell you how offended I am to learn my family is under suspicion. Having said that, just go ahead with it. And make sure you install them everywhere. I don't want any blind spots in the house, and that includes the bathroom.
Thank you very much. That was my intention.
He was like, I was gonna do that anyway. I don't need your permission. Thank
About
you.
your family, you have a wife and daughter at home, don't you?
Yes, I'm well aware of that fact. But there is no point in doing any of this if we...
Yeah, that's kind of crazy though. In the bathroom with the wife and daughter, that's kind of crazy.
Well, starting tomorrow, I can set them up at any time, provided we know when both houses will be empty.
He's sitting over there with his fist balled up. He mad as hell.
What? No one's home yet.
Nope. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared he's about to see one of those cameras.
Huh?
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
You listening?
Oh goodness gracious.
Hey, look.
He's so suspicious right now.
Don't believe it. I never knew he went to such great lengths. What could he be hiding in there that he...
For a 17-year-old kid, I wouldn't say this kind of behavior is particularly abnormal. When I was his age, I did strange things too.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is making me so anxious that they're about to see something. Oh my gosh.
Listen to me. There's a very strong possibility that there are wiretaps and maybe surveillance cameras hidden throughout my house.
Really? But that piece of paper was still in your door, wasn't it?
That door is closed. The door handle automatically returns to a horizontal position and it won't go any higher than that. But whenever I close the door, I adjust it slightly. Instead of letting it sit horizontally, I lower it by about 5 millimeters.
What the hell?
If the handle is all the way up, I can be fairly certain that someone was in my room.
This is crazy. He is so calculated.
Close the door, I take the pencil lead and rest it on the hinge in such a way that it will break if the door happens to be opened by anyone. Normally, I'd take it out myself when I get back home. When I got home from school today, I noticed that the pencil lead was broken.
Bro.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that.
This is crazy. He is so calculated, like...
What about your apples?
Apples? That's right, surveillance cameras. Once the apple's in my mouth, no one can see it. But while I'm holding it, it looks like it's floating.
What the fuck?
I guess it won't kill you to stop eating apples for a while.
Don't you think?
I'm crying. He's like, that's the one thing that gives me pleasure, please.
I even get withdrawal symptoms.
Oh, yeah? What kind of symptoms?
My body gets all twisted. I do handstands. It's not pretty.
I don't need to see that.
Eh.
Hey, here's the thing. Unfortunately, I already gave Elle the hint that Shinigami love apples, so I just can't afford to take the risk. You'll have to find out where all the cameras are hidden. If you're lucky, you might find a blind spot where you can eat them without being seen. All right, let's go.
Yeah, a camera search.
A camera search.
Oh, interesting.
Yo, him up close is a terrifying sight. I forgot how heinous he looked for a second. Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh! I was like, who that? But he's just casually being freaky in his own room.
I can't believe my son is looking at those magazines.
It's normal for a 17-year-old. But it seems contrived. It's too obvious. The only reason he didn't want anyone in his room was because he had these magazines. That's what he wants us to think.
Hey, that's my son you're talking about.
Yeah, and your son's a killer. A psychotic killer at that.
By now, they must have figured out that it was someone who Ray Pember was investigating, or they wouldn't have gone to all this trouble.
Yep.
Watari, please contact the broadcasters and tell them to play our message.
Very well.
What he got up his sleeve?
Huh? What's this? ICPO? They're saying that in response to the Kira murders, Interpol has decided to dispatch a force of 1,500 investigators to Japan. 1,500 investigators? Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah, they watching you.
Guess they're just trying to evoke reaction from me. Hell, this is the exact same trick he used last time. The ICP...
Yeah, but this time he got eyes on you.
Even the FBI agents who were secretly investigating were killed by Kira. Why would this be any different? If you ask me, this is nothing more than a desperate attempt to shock Kira in the hopes that he'll reveal himself somehow. Quite frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if Kira sees right through this.
Ooh.
Your son's clever, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep.
yes.
Thanks for...
Yeah, L onto your ass. You try to be sneaky with it. You try to be sneaky with it.
A normal person would slip under these circumstances, but it won't be that easy with me, Elle. This is the closest you'll get.
Oh gosh. I forgot how intense Light is. Like, he is so crazy to me. What the fuck?
I've set things up so that criminals will continue to die over the next 3 weeks. To avoid suspicion, Elle needs to see that criminals whose names are being broadcast continue to die while I have no access to that information.
Oh, the symptoms are dying.
Oh my gosh.
I can continue to kill criminals whose names are broadcast on the news while masquerading as a typical high school student studying for his entrance exams.
Him having that in the bag of chips. Like, how do you even do that?
Left. I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
What?
Your son just goes back to studying without turning on the TV or his computer?
It's because the entrance exams are 5 days away.
No, he writing in that damn notebook, which I need to confiscate from him.
A criminal who I should have no knowledge of will die of a heart attack in 40 seconds. And the witness to my alibi is Elle himself. All right, just a little bit longer.
Elle, you're smart. You can see straight through this. Please.
Watari.
A few minutes ago, a bank clerk being questioned on suspicion of embezzlement and a purse snatcher being held in a detention center were broadcast on the news. They both just died of sudden, inexplicable heart attacks.
It's him again.
Makes sense that Kira would kill 2 petty criminals right after their identities were broadcast. I know it's only the first day after the cameras were installed, but the Yagami household seems almost too innocent to me.
Oh gosh. I fuck with Elle. I fuck with him because he gets it. He gets it.
You usually say there's no need to remind me, Mom.
Yeah.
Are they gonna go through the garbage? I feel like they might go through the garbage.
I can't say for sure whether you're extremely generous or just a spoiled brat. But didn't that mini LCD TV cost you $400?
400?
Good morning.
What the fuck? Be on to the next episode. So I will see you guys in the next one. This was kind of like a calm episode. They're still in that like cat and mouse type of energy, which, you know, I missed it. I missed it a lot. I forgot how sick and twisted Light was and how intense he was. Like, he just ripped that bag of chips open. I'm like, relax. Please relax, okay? But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.